In the heart of a nation roaring with passion, one name became a fortress. A man who didn't just play football, he guarded a nation's dreams. They called him the Kingback. But to a generation of fans, Monem Munna was something more. He was the greatest defender Bangladesh ever produced. A leader whose loyalty to his club, Abahani, was as unyielding as his tackles. His story is not just one of trophies and titles, it's a testament to discipline, character, and the quiet dignity of a true legend. It all began on the dusty fields of Tangigas. Born on July 9, 1966, Munna's world was shaped by the simple joy of a ball at his feet. Long before the roar of stadiums, there was the sound of children playing, of a young boy with an innate sense of order and purpose. While others chased glory, he learned to command space. Even then, in the raw, unstructured games of his youth, his natural talent was undeniable. A calm authority that set him apart. These early days in Tangi's football circles were not just about practice, they were the forging ground for a technique that would soon captivate a nation. His discipline was visible, his focus absolute. He was building the foundations of a king. The journey from local fields to the grand stage of Dhaka football began modestly. His first major break came with Shantinagar club, and later he honed his skills at Muktijoddha Sangsad. It didn't take long for the football fraternity to take notice. Here was a defender who moved with an almost unnerving calmness, who could read the game steps ahead of the most creative forwards. His marking was a shadow, relentless and suffocating. Under the most intense pressure, with the crowd holding its breath, the calmness in his eyes never wavered. He was not just a player. He was a phenomenon waiting to be discovered. The mid-1980s saw him join Brothers Union, a move that would cement his reputation. In the fiercely competitive Dhaka League, Munna became a defensive cornerstone. He was no longer just a promising talent. He was one of the most reliable defenders in the country. His performances were consistently brilliant, a blend of tactical intelligence and physical prowess. The bigger clubs watched, their interests growing with every match. It was clear that his destiny lay on a grander stage, where his leadership could truly flourish. The whispers grew louder. Abahani, the giants of Dhaka football, were calling. His signing with Abahani Limited Dhaka marked the beginning of a golden era. It was more than a transfer, it was a homecoming here. Monem Munna became a club legend, an icon etched into the very soul of the sky blue. He was entrusted with the captain's armband, a responsibility he shouldered for both Abahani and the Bangladesh national team. Under his command, Abahani's defense became an impenetrable wall. Multiple Dhaka League titles followed, each one a testament to his tactical genius and unwavering discipline. He didn't just play for Abahani, he embodied its spirit. This period also ignited the most iconic rivalry in Bangladeshi sports history, electric clashes between Abahani and Mohammedan SC. In these battles, Munna was Abahani's general, a symbol of their dominance and pride. When he wore the green and red of Bangladesh, Munna's presence was a source of national pride. From the late 1980s to the mid-1990s, he captained the national team, leading them into battles across Asia, whether in the SAF Games, the South Asian Football Federation Championships, or crucial Asian qualifiers, a Stodtal. He was fearless, a warrior who relished the challenge of stopping stronger, more fancied opponents. Teams from India, Pakistan, and Nepal, who often dominated regional football, found their attacks blunted by his strategic brilliance. He commanded a nation's trust, a defender who made his country believe, but his talent was too immense to be contained within national borders. In 1991, an opportunity arose that few Bangladeshi players of his era ever received. Munna was loaned to East Bengal FC, a prominent club in India. In a foreign league, surrounded by new teammates and expectations, he didn't just adapt, he was instrumental in helping the club win the Calcutta League title, a remarkable achievement that showcased his world-class ability. Monem Munna proved that a boy from Tangi could shine on the international stage, becoming a beacon of hope for aspiring footballers back home. What made Monem Munna so special? It was not just his skill, but his character. He played with a strategic mind, a calm that settled the nerves of his entire team. He never panicked. His marking was an art form, precise and relentless, and his ability to win back the ball was second to none. Moritantat, he was a leader who commanded the respect of everyone on the pitch. His voice guided the defensive line. His presence inspired confidence. And then there was his loyalty. In an age of shifting allegiances, Munna's heart belonged to Abahani. He stayed with the club for the majority of his career, a testament to his integrity. His number 3 jersey became iconic, a symbol of defensive mastery and unwavering commitment. But greatness often comes with a price. At the peak of his powers, tragedy struck. Munna was diagnosed with a severe kidney disorder, a cruel blow that cut short his magnificent career. He was forced into an early retirement, robbed of his final years on the pitch. The game that had given him everything was now a world he could only watch from the sidelines. Yet, even in his struggle, his spirit remained unbroken. He stayed involved in football, mentoring younger players and passing on the wisdom he had gathered over a lifetime. The king, though wounded, never abandoned his kingdom. His health continued to deteriorate through the late 1990s and early 2000s. The once unbeatable defender was now fighting his toughest battle. On February 12, 2005, at the tender age of just 38, Monem Munna passed away. The news sent a shockwave through Bangladesh. The nation mourned not just a footballer, but a hero. The stadiums fell silent, the cheers replaced by a profound sense of loss. A light had gone out, leaving the world of Bangladeshi football infinitely darker. His legacy, however, is immortal. Monem Munna is remembered as the greatest defender in Bangladesh's football history, a benchmark against which all others are measured. Abahani honored their legend, naming a part of their training facility after him, ensuring his name would forever echo in the grounds where he became a champion. Young defenders still study his games, looking to him as a model of discipline, loyalty, and tactical intelligence. His humility in victory and grace in struggle made him timeless. He remains a guiding star for all who dare to dream. Today, Monem Munna's story matters more than ever. He is a symbol of a golden era in Bangladeshi football, a time when stadiums roared and heroes walked the earth. He represents a passion that ran deeper than money, a loyalty that could not be bought. His journey from a dusty field in Tongi to the pinnacle of Asian football inspires new generations to believe that with dedication and heart, anything is possible. He was more than a footballer. He was the defender of a nation's pride, a legend whose echo will never fade.